So general tip for you before the video starts. You should be right clicking more often from the range whenever there's nothing else to do to get your ult charge faster. You do 75 damage. What is it? 75 damage? Yeah. Just about 75 for direct hits.
Weak.
For your right clicks. It's really good to charge your ultimate when there's nobody around you, when people are coming towards you. When the enemies come back to spawn, just spamming their direction, aiming towards them, to get your ult faster. Much faster. As well, you should be at the very end of your reload, or your ammo. Even at 1 ammo, you'll get a full damage right click off of Zarya, and then you can reload. That's a very good habit to get to get more damage out, to get your ult faster out, and to kill faster. So right click melee does a lot of damage. At fully charged Zarya, it does 95 damage per right click, and you can melee. So you'll do 123 damage with fully charged Zarya with melee if they're up close to you. That's more than half of any creature's health if they're close to you. Right click melee is a really good habit to get into when they're up close to you. Otherwise, you can just right click, laser them down, and right click again. And you go at it again.
This is strength.
That's just for a good tip. As well as I talk about how you can get to your steam faster, you just rocket jump. Do this. See how much faster that is? It's so much faster compared to this. Walking normally. And then with rocket jumping. How much distance you're covering? And yes, it does cost you HP, but your healers are just gonna heal that back up once you get to them. Anyway, so much faster. This should be a good habit for you to get into. Right clicking more often. Right click melee. And using like this pretty much. Okay. Right click, laser, right click. And then as for your ult goes as far as your right click goes. So that's where it's gonna land if I use that ult. You can use that too if you're unsure where your ult's gonna land or not. Yeah, that's it for general tips with Zarya. Some things you should be doing more often, which is right clicking as much as you can whenever they're walking towards you. So you can get your ult charge faster. Right click melee at fully charged does 123 damage. That's 1.5 health of enemy. Of squishy targets. I can't show you here because I can't really get charge out of it.
This is strength.
And then rocket jumping. Yeah, this is for general tips. On to the water review. Start recording. Alright, there we go. So you can actually see. Alright. We start again, Mr. Shrill. We're watching. Can you see it now, right?
Yeah. Why did you choose this bot to send you?
It was a Zarya bot, I assume? Because he plays a lot of Zarya, mostly.
So it's only because it's a Zarya bot?
Yeah, because he plays a lot of Zarya. But he just sent it to me because he had a Zarya bot. He didn't exactly explain. He was angry at the time. But he didn't explain what he sent it. He had protective over right there, right?
Yeah.
He didn't save the signal.
How old is he?
Tell me when to pause if you want to talk about something, Omega. Or like, point something out that's significant, and I'll pause it.
Well, the only thing significant here is that he's not actually pushing up front to stop the enemy from getting to the point. But it doesn't really matter because it's silver. But he should get into the habit of pushing up.
Okay. Be in front. Actually be somewhat of a tank.
Be proactive.
Nice.
A nice base. Always a nice base. There's no reason to bubble Sigma in there. Sigma was safe. He left his support behind. He bubbled for no reason. Right. That's probably why I sent to you. But when Diva gets demeched, right click on it so that you do this initial splash damage so she comes out weak.
Yeah, it's gonna happen again. That would just clean up. It's a 16-minute long game, by the way, so it didn't go probably as good as the beginning part.
Right now he's just standing on the payload doing jack shit.
Okay, you should be moving up. Damage.
Unless you're a Zen or an Ana at some points, you're not on the payload.
Yeah.
That was an accidental Earth Shatter block.
No, Diva also ate
He also got, yeah, his grab got eaten.
Yeah. You should have his mindful about Diva Matrix.
You're too focused on the Hanzo.
D-Macker.
Emoting for no reason.
Yep, you didn't do very much that fight, except get your grab eaten.
That grab, dude. What?
Yeah, the Diva just ate it. There's a, what is it, second and a half cooldown between Matrixes? You can use
Yeah,
that
but
or
with
just D-Mac.
he was at 100 charge, so you could kill her in 2.7 seconds. Assuming he doesn't fucking miss, which shouldn't be that hard to do. He ran straight into the fire strike instead of actually dodging to the left or the right. He's on point, probably yelling at his supports to kill him. But I mean, where the fuck was he in Narnia?
Yeah, it was pretty deep.
This fight is not over.
Why did you bubble
I would.
with your mercy? Oh, he got charged out of it though. Nice. You're
Oh,
bubbling
he
for
bubbled
no
himself.
reason again.
Yeah.
You're bubbling, you're self-bubbling for no reason. Nobody's attacking you. No one's even looking at you.
You're just burning cooldowns.
Yeah. Okay, that was a nice bubble, but you they came at the same time as you.
Right click to deal with them. Didn't happen.
Yep.
When you get bubbled, push up with your Genji. Don't let him take all the fucking threat.
Yeah, you should be helping him. Enable your DPS when you can. Help him out. You're just being. You're thinking you're pushing the payload.
You're not fucking protecting the payload, alright?
Yeah. Your team's more important.
Alright, turn the corner. There's no reason for you to be out in the open right here, especially with visor going on.
I think you used your bubbles early. You didn't get anything out of your charge.
Yeah.
Should we go back and look at that? Or it's just,
Yeah, go back. I want to see what he used on him.
the start of the fight.
Because he's out in the open for no reason. There's a perfectly good corner right there. He could be just be taking pot shots
on
from.
the right next to the Mega, or on the left next to the boxes.
I would stay closer to the Mega side because that's where his team's at. Because if he gets cut up on the left side, that's over for him.
Okay, so
He used it on his mercy.
wait. I think his self bubble he used it because of
The visor.
but he had his shield, his Sigma shield there. He didn't need to use your personal.
Yeah, he could just turned the corner and avoided all that damage anyways.
Loading the payload.
He gave it to Sigma.
No, he didn't. Did he?
Yeah, it's right here.
I can barely see. Right click.
behind him.
Go further up. I want to see. So okay, so he bubbles the Sigma. Is the Sigma even taking damage at this point? He's not.
No.
He's too far away from the run, and nothing else is shooting him at this point.
I think he might have wanted to get to bubble his Ana, but Sigma was too close because she
What?
got shattered. You know?
Like, that's not even a good bubble, but if he was gonna bubble somebody, he should have bubbled the Ashe.
Oh yeah, she was closer, next to the Reinhardt.
Yep.
And then no bubble, no barrier. Just, you know, fight.
Yeah, there's no point.
Alright, let's roll up to the next fight. By the way, this is just an individual analysis. We don't care about your team. We care about what you're doing. If you're doing nothing, that means your team's doing even worse than you are.
That or they're carrying him.
Or yeah, they're carrying, but that's
Bubble for no reason. So you gonna bubble for that? Yep, he bubbled that for no reason. I know you're thinking. I know what he's thinking. He's like, oh, but I need charge. Well, you're not gonna get charged by giving really shitty bubbles, all right?
Yeah.
Like the sooner that you use your bubble, the sooner you die. As soon as Zarya using your personal, that's just equivalent to saying, all right, I'm ready to die now.
You should be using your bubble with guaranteed
There's
damage.
two that got grabbed. You should be focusing on the ones on the air. You could have killed them by the time they came down.
Or not them.
You got a 1v1 versus soldier. Where's your team at?
What the hell? How far
And you
in
died.
are you? How far in is it to his team?
His team probably backed up as soon as Ryan dropped down. So they probably turned the corner.
There. Sigma went back.
Alright, they get grabbed. He pushes in. He's not communicating. He doesn't know what's going on. He keeps pushing. Their team's cut off by the Ryan that dropped down in front of us because he didn't focus fire him.
And then his healers and everybody got split up by Winston.
Yep.
Yeah, you went too far in here. You didn't push up. Like, you're
And
offside.
he chose the wrong targets to prioritize to kill. You should have killed the ones inside the Sigma ult.
Oh, yeah, that's true. My bad. That was good. It was purple.
Not a terrible grab.
Yeah. Was she low HP?
Kind
I
of.
think Fire was low HP. The one he bubbled was low HP.
What are you doing right now? Kind of like a chicken with the head cut off.
You're bubbling for no reason. No one was looking at you. You're... Okay. What happened? Oh yeah, right. He used it earlier.
Use it on the Reaper that teleported in.
You're using self bubble for no reason again.
This is a constant thing. Like, even with the newer stream that I saw, he was just using his ball for no reason. Nobody's even looking at him.
Yeah. For your bubbles, you have to get in the habit of using it when there's guaranteed damage, or when somebody's like stunned, or when somebody's already fighting something. Like, let's say if Pharah's spamming damage to you, you can use personal to get charged, because you know she can't stop her rockets, or Junkrat spam. You know, that type of thing. And for projected bubble, when somebody's already fighting another person, you give it to them, and they'll most likely win and take some damage out of it. Same goes for your Ryan. As your earlier gameplays, you just leave your Ryan by himself. You don't bubble him. He can't do anything more than he already just stands still, and hold his shields up.
How many of you Overwatch people are missing an eye?
Let's go back to the defense here. So you have a Reinhardt this time instead of Sigma, so this should be better for you to get charged.
As we hear, we shouldn't see him using his personal bubble unless he's poking in front. He bubbles his Ryan's not even damage.
You wait till your personal again. No one was looking at you. You're kind of using them just hoping someone would shoot at you. That's bad. Alright, well he's dead. Let's look at the Reinhardt. Oh, he's dead too. Okay, the fight's lost.
Helden sterben nicht.
Oh, but what you can do here is rocket jump with your right click to get support faster. You look down, right click, and jump at the same time while moving forward. You'll move faster. Okay, it's pretty simple to do. Get anywhere you want faster.
Stop the pain. My will is unbroken.
You shouldn't be AFK, dude. You should go back. Dude, you can't be doing this, man. You're letting your Reinhardt die. You're letting your team die. Alright, let's skip. Is he...
Figure right here, he's just typing, right? I'll tell you right now,
Probably
nobody really cares what you're typing. All you're doing is giving up ground.
Yeah. Your team's dead already because you weren't there to help them out. Like, now you got back to a fight where everybody's dead and you're gonna die
And
now.
you're gonna feed.
Yeah.
And you're dead.
Yeah, all that because you weren't typing or you just went AFK. You could have just... You could probably held this, some of this ground.
Practice makes perfect.
You guys do have another contest though. It was a start.
He almost has grab. Let's see what he does with it. Well,
Fine. Okay. Oh, you got booped out of there.
something's hitting you behind you. Why don't you turn around?
That was a Ryan. That was an enemy.
I know.
Ryan, I think.
I know you can hear the whap.
What? Okay, that wasn't that bad. Luckily, your Junkrat uses tire. Wait, right? Did it have? Yeah, your Junkrat.
But his awareness on that is too slow. If something's hitting you in the back, you gotta turn around. Okay? Don't just let them hit you.
Yeah. Wasted bubble. He wasn't taking damage. He was safe.
You could push that Ashe right now because she doesn't have any backup. She's out of position.
She's by herself. Reinhardt's doing it
Reinhardt's
for
doing-
you. And
That's funny.
I mean, I don't know if you could predict that, but you heard her ultimate that was behind you, so you should at least turn around. What's Reinhardt doing? He's dead.
Good.
Slow.
That's another problem with. It's just they can't aim at Lucius, which is hilarious. But like, when you're recontesting or just touching for point, all you do is touch in and get out. Touch and get out.
Pretty much stupid.
Exactly. You don't have to be there 24/7. You're looking to slow down the payload. You're not looking to stop it.
Yeah, pretty much use your time.
Get in there.
Fire's coming
Oh,
in.
that
Too late.
sucks.
Nobody contested for it.
Yeah, if you went full in, that would have been a big save. Now there's spawns here. You should back up now. You're just gonna die here and end up feeding. Your entire team. Oh, there it is. More.
Whap. Whap.
Oh,
Whap.
get red. Ryan's dead. You should be getting out of here, dude.
He's dead. There's no way. Yeah, that's a terrible point to hold. If you're gonna hold that close, make sure it's on the other side of the wall, where they can't
The right
shoot you from
side.
spawn. Yeah, Further in.
Gotcha. That's your Reinhardt, by the way. Is he back yet? Okay, he's back. Okay, unnecessary bubble. He was next to cover. Your Reinhardt needed
Your
to go
Rein,
there.
your Rein got a pretty good shatter, but nothing happened. You're too far back.
He should be in there with Reinhardt. Or his Reinhardt's dead already.
Yeah, he's already gone. He's become deceased.
Yes, he exists.
Your echoes on your healers, you should peel for damage because you probably won't kill her. And now you're alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Victory.
Alright, my dude.
No, lots of mistakes. You're using bubble way too early for no reason. It's not an off cooldown thing.
Ready for battle.
Get used to actually looking for damage, and when you think there's gonna be spikes of damage, use your bubble before combat starts, not right when combat starts. 2, you gotta protect your either tanks or your healers. Depends what's being dove on more. If there's a Genji or a Junkrat, make sure to protect your healers, and make sure to stay with your team. You're going off on your own and then getting mad for it for dying, but you're being punished because you're playing badly. So if you don't have a support or line of sight with them, don't push in. Don't assume everybody knows what you're doing, because that's what's gonna get you killed.
Yeah.
So what else is he doing? He got his grabby in. That's unfortunate. If you can, try to bait it out. Try to kill the Diva mech. Try to not use it around Diva mech if you can't do that. Otherwise, it's gonna be unfortunate for you. Bubble. Make sure to look behind you. Lots of enemies have been coming in from behind you. You don't even turn around.
Yeah. You just listen to audio cues. Even then, you have reticles around your screen telling you if somebody's hitting you to the back.
Yeah, this is stuff that you wouldn't be able to do. Like, you went in there and got the mercy kill. Higher elos, you won't be able to do that. You'll get punished and you'll die right away.
You'll die, right? Well, your bubble wouldn't even save you if you did that.
Exactly. And one of the things that they always say is, well, it works here. It works on elo. Yeah, it works for your elo, but that's it. That's as far as you're going to push them with that mentality.
Yeah, man. What's that quote? Play for the rank you want, not the rank you're in.
Right now you're doing nothing. Get used to actually being proactive and pushing spawn.
Yeah. Like, you're a tank, dude. You have to protect and take space. Make them harder for the enemy to get to where they want to be at, which is a payload. At this point.
See, like that was a good bubble. He went in front, took all that damage, got charged out of it. Would have been better if he just kept on pushing, but he didn't. With Diva Bomb coming behind him, he knows that his supports were on the payload and there's nowhere to run at that point. He should have bubbled at least one of them.
180 bubble.
And then you woke up the Diva that was asleep. That ends up probably killing him.
No, she's
that's
fine.
There's a Diva. Right click Diva Max. As soon as they D-Mac, get damage into him.
Yeah. I think
I don't know what that
the
one
main
is.
thing right now that's just terrible is your bubble bandit.
And awareness.
And
Enemy
awareness, yeah. You gotta listen to sound cues, dude. Listen to sound cues more often. There's
And
visual.
stop typing so much.
Yeah, stop typing. It costs you an entire fight being AFK typing. In what is it? Defense on this exact point. Because either you were rage typing or you were just AFK. Whatever the matter was, it costs you a fight. In conclusion, what is it?
It's just this gameplay though. Oh, you're not using actual available cover, like buildings. You're standing out in the open for no reason. Like here, you could be using the payload as cover. And just come out and right click.
Yeah, you could be using the
When on the way to third point, when soldier uses his visor, instead of using your bubble, just turn the corner so you don't get hit.
Yeah, you could be using. You just use corners.
Use natural cover.
Natural cover. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good. The only thing I'd say about if you want to farm charge, use bubbles and guaranteed damage, which is fire rockets, junkrat mines, shurikens. What else? If someone gets stunned or someone's already attacking another enemy, you bubble them. There's usually guaranteed damage because they're trying to defend themselves. You just have to be more mindful of your bubbles. That's why you're always at 0 charge most of the time of the games. Alright. Mr. Thrills, don't rage too much. Hope this is helpful for you. Yeah.